So there's a huge demand for mechanical keyboards, and AI is on the rise and finding its way into everything. It's only a matter of time before we start experiencing crossovers. Well, you can now get all the thrills, feels, and performance of a mechanical keyboard for gaming, streaming, or content creation and team it up with AI, bringing the best of both worlds to, well, bring out the best in you. Today, we're taking a look at the Royal Kludge RK F99 AI mechanical keyboard. Now, some quick things I do want to point out is that this keyboard does feature a full number pad. Usually with mechanical keyboards, they kind of like cut it off so you can just focus on gaming. Well, you got one right here. Although I will say this, I guess in an effort to make space, they kind of cut the 0 short. So the arrow kind of blends in, and it takes a while to get used to. So just keep that in mind. Now you can flip between Windows or a Mac layout. By holding the function button or the A or the S, I can bring up my Windows pane, or bring that down, function and S, we can switch to Mac by pressing Alt. That'll bring up the same thing as if it were a Mac, and I can go right back to it, which makes this conveniently universal. It also features RGB control, in which you can select patterns and control the brightness of your keyboard. Now, if I go to function and print, I can change the different RGB patterns that are available for me, and eventually just pick the ones that make sense for me. Now, through that pattern, there are monochrome options. By pressing function and delete, I can select between the different monochrome options that are available for me, but in the end, you just pick whatever works out for you. To add to that control, by pressing the function and the arrow buttons, I can increase the brightness of the colors, or decrease it, or speed up the pattern, or lower the pattern, whichever one makes sense for you. So the question is, how does this feel over a long period of time? Because I've used this to edit videos, edit voiceovers, photos, gaming on it, writing scripts. Over time, I'll tell you, it feels just fine. Even though I have the ability to raise the keyboard if I like, I find it very comfortable when using it. Again, my only thing is this arrow kind of gets in the way of where I'm usually used to the 0 being, but overall, as far as it feeling on my wrist and my hands, it feels just fine. On top of that, I can also switch out the keys if for some reason they wear it over time. Use the included tool, pull out the key. I can go ahead and pull out the switch. Very easy. And I do have in total, I do have 4 replacement switches. I can go ahead and set it into there, push it down, and then cover it up. Okay, let's get to the AI part, because this is where things really open up. First, you will have to download the AI assistant for your keyboard, which features DeepSeek and Microsoft Azure models. Now, we're talking about using AI for Q&A, creating PowerPoints, image generation, powerful AI writing tools, 60+ languages for translation, and it will listen, record, and summarize meetings as well. Okay, so how do we get started? Well, once you have it installed and it's open up, of course, you can select which pane that you want to go into and start getting going. But you can also access it through shortcuts that we have right here. Now, by hitting the function and the home button, that turns the AI assistant on and off. So right now, I believe, yes, it is on. So I can go press function and home, and that turns it off. And what that lets me do is it frees up my number pad so I can use it for my numbers. But I press function, and you'll notice that when it's off, it'll have the RGB background underneath the key. If I go function and home again, it'll turn that background into white, and now these keys become my AI shortcuts. So let's get started and have some fun. I'm gonna go to my chat first, and I'll say, how many planets are in our solar system? Now, you'll first notice that there is a microphone built into the keyboard that picks up the audio from your meetings or your voice. And once our answer comes up, of course, you can see here that it gives it to me. I have my planets, but also gives you related topics as well that you can further do a deep dive into whatever subject that you're looking. Now, I do want to say this. Do not use AI as a substitute for learning. Use it as an addition, okay? If you're learning something, use it to dive deeper, ask questions, and really get that into yourself, but just don't ask it see it, and then kind of forget it. You're not doing any real learning there. So again, use this responsibly. Now, what's really cool is that you can use this to help write scripts for content creation. Here's an example. I'm going to press number 2 for short writing. I'll bring up my short writing tool here, and I can go to, here we go, I'll go to Amazon, and here is a listing for the keyboard that we're talking about, right? So I can go ahead and go to the About items. I can highlight, copy, and highlight all of that, go back to my program, create a fun, hip, and funny YouTube script using this information. Okay. There we go. And now we'll start writing. So it starts going, boost your productivity with smart AI voice input and powerful tools, upping music. Hey there. Well, it's kind of going kind of smart. But as you can see, it's breaking my script up into different segments that actually make sense, talking about the different features of it, and also the different things, the things that the keyboard actually does as well, all the way down to a conclusion. And there you go. You can mess with the different parameters and have a script printed out just the same way for you. Oh, I forgot to mention, it does feature 2 USB ports, as you can see right here. So of course you can use that for connecting other different USB peripherals to your keyboard. Okay, let's get to creating PowerPoint. So I'll just press the plus, and that'll go to my PowerPoint creator. And I'm gonna say, okay, so I'm gonna say create a PowerPoint presentation about the benefits of milk in 5 pages. Create PowerPoint. Okay, number of slides. We'll go ahead and make that 5. And we'll just leave it. Go ahead and start. And it automatically starts breaking down, creating its bullet points to help us get it going. So go ahead and generate the content. And you'll see by default in creating our 5-page PowerPoint presentation, it's kind of using a default vanilla kind of a PowerPoint presentation. So we can change the background of that. So of course we can do single page optimization, going to each one, changing the details or doing what we want for that. But what I can do is I can pick a different, we'll pick a different template, and then it'll change the template through that. Really simple. We can just go really simple and very effective and fast at the same time. Okay, let's check out the image generation. So I'm going to hit the divide key. That's the shortcut. It'll bring that up. And here, and we'll do a little voice type. So I'll say an elf playing basketball. All right, so go ahead, creative drawing. Okay, and I'm just going to do default. We'll press generate, and here we go. Looks pretty good, right? Awesome. Okay, so let's go, instead of a general, let's go ahead to anime, and let's see how it affects that. Okay, cool. So it's switching it up. Our drawing style, let's go ahead and switch it to photography. Okay, very cool. And then we can switch our perspective, and we'll do an upward perspective because, you know, he's playing basketball. There we go. And that's pretty cool. And if I want to, let's go back to the drawing styles. Let's go ahead and switch it to here we go, watercolors. Awesome. So of course you can play around with the parameters and even upload other files for inspiration so you can have the drawings done however you like. Okay, let's talk about the AI assistant. So you can do other things here like create mind maps, you can check your grammar, create an article summary, AI translation, OCR, which you can extract text from an image, an email replied, or a meeting recording. So what I'll do is I'll press start record, and then I'll play a video in the background.
And music, downright insane. Now, if you're in the market looking for one, this truly is a no-brainer. Just do it. I can't recommend this enough. Okay, enough with the gushing. Let's get straight to the experiences. First of all, this soundbar is a...
Okay, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Again, you can use that for longer form videos, especially YouTube videos like debates, lessons, sermons. Great tool to record it fully, get the recording, and also break it down as well. So what can you do with this? Well, let's do an example. Let's go back to our writing thing, and it's called the mind map. Okay, I love this because I love seeing what creates a clear outline and a flow of thought when doing things. So I'm going to copy and paste the script from our YouTube script right into there. And what it's going to do, it's going to create a mind map showing the flow of thoughts and ideas, so we can clearly see where we're going, where we're starting, and where it's branching out to. And when it's done, we have it right here where we can actually check it out and go through it and kind of have a visual presentation of what our script actually looks like. Okay, last thing, we're going to check out the AI translation. So we'll go into there. Now I'm just going to copy and paste the script that I'm using for this video. So we'll go ahead and paste it into there. There we go. And again, we can go from English, which it is, and we can choose our different language. So we can start the translation and it'll pop up right here. Again, you have over 60 different languages you can choose from. I can pick another language if I want to. Let's just say Dutch. We have it there. And of course, let's just do one more, French. And here we go. Again, you can either copy and paste it, or you can upload a document and it'll translate that to the language that you want to translate it to. Okay, let me share with you my final thoughts. The Royal Kludge RK F99 AI mechanical keyboard is arguably some cool gear. A solid mechanical keyboard with additional USB ports, hotkeys all over the place, a full number pad, and access to AI with no hidden fees. Although there are some limitations, as we saw when recording meetings. My only gripe, I do wish this keyboard did give me a wireless option, but a wired connection means faster data transfers for your USB ports, faster response time, and reliability. But I still would have enjoyed the option. Okay, hope this video helped you out. Take care. Bye. As always, I'll leave links in the description down below so you can pick up your own. Hey guys, do me a favor, hit that like button if you like what's going on here, subscribe if you love what's going on here, and ding that notification so you can be notified for future videos as well. I'll see you next one. Take care. Bye.